Hi there folks, as you can see I'm in the officer's mess at home, my little cave where I come and do small projects, one of which being Halifax HR 936, which should be on display at the museum. However, it had a bit of an unfortunate accident. I don't believe what's just happened, folks. I'm just in here sorting things out, having a tidy up, and two birds came flying through the door and landed on the display table. And just like the real HR 936, we now have another poorly bomber. Now I think one of the culprits, there you are, twat. You was attacked, wasn't you? Yeah. A bird of prey, I do believe. Not you, you're a fucking pigeon. Would you like to go outside? Yeah. Come on, I'll sort you out. Come on. Hey. Should we go outside? You gonna trust me? You've got a pearly wing, I can see that. What am I gonna do with you? What we're gonna do? So now you're gonna flap like fuck. Yeah, he's not very well. He's a bit poorly. I'd go and hide, mate, because if your yard cat finds you, you'll be feathers. Anyway, that's not why you're here. Bit of an update on the museum, the RAF Snaith Museum. We had our first open day last year. In fact, we had 2 open days last year. Really was a success. We plan to do more in 2023. So, what do we have in store? Well, let's go over to Eddie at the workshop. Eddie? What? I thought we were keeping that a secret. It is a secret, but they're not going to tell anybody. You sure? Okay. You need to smarten yourself up there, Eddie. You're looking a bit scruffy. Oh, thanks. Charming. As you can see, folks, we're not open at the moment. Hang on, let's put some lights on. No, just for you guys. The runway and perimeter track lights are restored. It's one of the displays that we've had on our openings. So anybody who's either been to the museum or who follows my channel know that it's in its early days and kind of stemmed from my interest in old World War II buildings The site owner's interest in World War II buildings and a donation of the remains of Halifax HR 936 MHJ. Now, normally we do have a Halifax on display here that I built, but it had a bit of an incident. So what's the big news, the big secret? Well, 2022 was a good year, met lots of new people, lots of visitors came, we had donations, we've got things on loan to display, and it was quite a good year, but we'd like to make 2023 a bit better and really bring this building back to life. So, let me show you around. No beverages today, folks. But lots of little projects on the go and big projects. Now, these were saved from a sergeant's mess, and that being the framework for a blackout blind. I saved a vent brick because, well, we've got a few broken ones. I also saved that. Now, that vent actually has a material lining and it opens, whereas a lot of the vents were just like a flat rectangle sort of over the hole with a slot. And that also was on the wall. And can you see the stripes on there? Well, those stripes are important to a plan that we have for in here, because this room will change. Again, if you've been following the channel or you've been to the museum, you will know this actual area was the WAFF Officer's Lounge. There would have been a door here with a glass window above it, and I'd be stood in a corridor here and looking down a corridor here, straight down to there, and you can see that bit. Well, that's been bricked up for many years. But things are about to change, folks. Things are about to change. So this will be the next section, folks. Now, originally these were individual bedrooms for the WAFF officers. And at the end here was actually a bathroom. But over the years things have been changed and knocked through. You can see the evidence there on the floor. That was an outside door. And this, I believe, was the heating boiler and a little coal store. I know there's a water tank above this ceiling. So this was a bathroom. That actually wasn't a door. There was a toilet down there, and we believe this was the added on extra bathroom. I'll have to excuse the rain, folks, it's a bit noisy on this roof. So, over the years it went to the Women's Land Army. And then after the Women's Land Army had used the site, it went over to farming. Now, I'm pretty sure this building was used for pigs. And this building will take quite a bit of work. For a start, we seem to have raised up floors, which will raise questions over health and safety. And a lot of the rooms have been knocked through, as you can see. Bit of a shame, but it's been done, there's nothing we can do about it. So, let me show you around. So, that was basically 3 bedrooms. we have this corridor. So that goes back into the museum. We'll come back to that in a moment. So folks, another bedroom. It has been used for storage, and it's just now that the chap's moving his stuff out, so we can move our stuff in, folks. Now originally here we have the end bedrooms like we've seen in the part we're restoring currently. We would have had an outside door there. This would have been another bedroom. But again folks, it's been butchered. It's got the high raised up floors. But it does open up other avenues for displays. Moving on, so if we go back to the corridor, it's a bit moist. This building originally did have a concrete roof, which it was in very bad condition, so we brought it all down and it was replaced by this. So let's go back to the corridor. So another kind of untouched part. I have a feeling that was probably from later use. So let's venture this way. So from here, if you remember when I was stood in the museum through there, and I said I'd have been looking down a corridor. Well, I would have looked through here and would have gone on this way through here and continues into here. Very much work in progress, folks, as you can see, but progress has been made. This will be eventually a replica of what toilet setup was in here. Just wish we had some photos from back in the day, folks, that would make it so cool. So, moving on. We've had volunteers come on some of the work days, which have really helped out. So now the ceilings are ready for some paint. And no, that's not bad masking up, that is how they did it, to tape over the asbestos sheets. We're not using asbestos sheets, seems to be frowned upon. That's better. And then one by one we shall get these rooms painted out, folks. Another ceiling ready for paint. We have the colours for in these rooms. The one thing we are lacking is windows. That is actually an original stove backing made of asbestos. Don't think it's killed anybody yet. So as you can see, we're going to be busy in 2023 around. Anyway, that bombshell. Back to Adi and the officer's mess. Thank you, Eddie. So, now you've seen what lies ahead in this year's projects for the museum, I think we're going to need some help and some donations, and then some more things to display, keeping that history alive for future generations. Anyway, a big thank you to all those who have donated, who have helped, who have loaned us things for display. I'll really appreciate it. And let's hope 2023 really brings that history back to life. Thanks for watching.